Hello everyone, welcome to Ascension Lounge, Gemini. I'm going to be doing a love reading for you today. It's going to be a reading about one particular relationship, romantic relationship. Can be current or can be from the past. I didn't know why I've been called to do these readings this way. Till last night I was thinking about it. Is a Gemini full moon. It's all about choices. So a lot of signs are getting either closure or making big decisions, making big choices. So let's see what's up for you. The first row of cards is going to be what was, the second row is what is, and the third row is what could be. I'm going to finish off with advice, a wisdom of the oracle card, and I'm going to throw some dice for you. Okay, let's have a look. One more shuffle. Cards for Gemini in a love relationship. Okay, so overall we have the Knight of Wands. That's about travel, adventure. Can be the card of the player. It's Sagittarius energy. So yeah, something exciting could be happening right now with that energy overall. In the middle we have the Five of Swords. So that is, we'll have to look into that. Somebody wants to win. We just have to see why. The clarifying cards will give us a better idea of what that's about. In the past, we have the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Wands and the Temperance card. So there was a lot of confusion. I like to say it's anxiety, but it isn't really. It's more about somebody that has been attacked and then they're withdrawn into themselves to protect themselves. They don't see that the danger is over. They're still very much, it's almost like having post-traumatic stress, like that card. And in this card, it's about confusion. It's got two different shoes on here. And then temperance. It's almost like one of you brought this soothing energy into a confusing, traumatic situation. Okay, let's have a look. We'll see if it involved both of you, but let's have a look. Ooh. Okay, underneath we have the Four of Wands. That's a relationship that's getting serious. We have confusion here. In love, well, not confusion, hurt. Trauma in love could have something to do with the Capricorn. And we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is working through this trauma in love to get to a stable place or place of groundedness. It's like she was stopping the flow of the cup. And then perhaps when you came in, could have been dealing with Capricorn here, you worked on it with this person and helped that flow start up again. You could have been confused if that's the other person. Let's have a look why. Drama underneath. It's like you're confused about what you are creating in your life. Very exciting energy here. I think you found the other person or they found you exciting, and that could have been confusing for you or the other person. So one person was dealing with a lot of trauma and the other person was dealing with a lot of confusion as to what they were sparking in their life, what they were manifesting. The energy feels like it's out of control accidental sparks of energy that don't really do anything. They're just sparking, you know, hence the confusion. Well, actually, I think the confusion is the reason why the energy is like this is very young energy, so is that in a way. It's a little bit older, but it's like it doesn't really get off the ground until there's the magician. But yeah, the magician surrounded by these cards, it's like energy that wants to express itself but didn't know how. That's where I see that. Confusion. Someone was confused, but excited at the same time. All right, so we have Temperance here. Why patience? Perhaps you're patient with each other with the different things that you're going through. The Knight is on the board twice already, so there is an excitement in this relationship, or was in the past. Ooh, betrayal. Needing healing to change the energy by stepping up. So I think this relationship moved quite quickly to something serious. Possibly both of you needed, well, one person, I would imagine this one needed healing from betrayal. But the Wheel of Fortune is here, and it comes along with the Temperance card. So I think this relationship brought a great deal of healing to both of you, and possibly started something new, like a new way of living for both of you. Could have been like you moved in together, but your old lives were over, or at least one of you had. I'm thinking possibly that, no, both of you, perhaps. This person was stopping and starting, like, you know, and it's like they finally get the engine on, you know, after lots of spluttering, false starts. So this calm, patient energy comes in to create a beautiful flow. It's with the Wheel of Fortune, which is like, this is a good energy. It's ordained from above. It's meant to be, means the world was supposed to end. Here it is, quite badly, but there it is. But there's healing with this new energy. So I think these two people can come together and find a lot of peace and healing together after a rough time. In the present, we have the Victory card there, 6 of Wands. So yeah, possibly very proud of each other, or look, it is next to the 5 of Swords, which is about winning at all costs. It's the center of the spread. But we'll still clarify that. Let's see why the 6 of Wands. Got the Queen of Swords at the bottom. It's separation. It looks like one or both of you. I don't know. Queen of Swords. I'm thinking one of you was able to get over some hurt. You know, the karma was changed with this wheel and victory came in. They were able to walk away from something that was painful, like get hold of the emotions. The other situation here could be that you and this person are really fighting right now, and someone could feel victorious because they're able to walk away from a situation that was hitting them with this card here. Could be a karmic that you're involved with, or you have a contract. This card has come out in like every reading. It's all because it's balancing now, you know, with this Gemini energy. I know this is Libra energy, but that's how it feels to me. It's like choices are coming to balance. It's going to be a victory over really hard situations, serious situations. Or maybe you both like were victorious over something together, but somebody's walking away from Saturn energy. They're walking away from something that may have looked like love, but it wasn't. And they're seeing that. Something that was very painful. the contract is closed. There's victory here. So I'm not sure which of you that is, or if it's both of you together, but that's the energy in the present time. And we do have the Five of Swords. So somebody's really like wants to win here. Let's have a look. Five of Swords, right in the middle. Both of you want to win? Let's have a look. Win over. Okay, so we have, this is an intuition card and a card of moving forward. So you both are fighting for your relationship or fighting for your emotional health. These two cards together, that's overcoming unhealthy feelings and thoughts and, you know, some dark times. This is a dark path to travel. You do, obviously the sun comes up at the end of it, but next to this card, it's telling me it's a very much an emotional thing. So there could be three people actually involved here, fighting for emotional stability and the opportunity to level up or to have emotional stability in this partnership, an important partnership. Fighting for it. The problem is there's no clarity with this card. Truth and clarity are absent here. And that's a blockage. It's in the way. Clarify the Ace of Swords. And this is also a card of new beginnings. It's also saying there's not, you can't have a new beginning at the moment because there's no clarity. And commitment to a happily ever after, or the family, the home front. Requiring strength for you, Gemini, because you're on the bottom here. You actually have a lot to say. Not sure if you are. Okay, so there's no clarity on the level of commitment in this relationship, and if there is going to be a happily ever after, forever and ever. It's requiring strength. Could be with a Taurus, could be with a Leo. No clarity. Got it, like, this is about home. We also have the celebration card, so maybe you work it out. This goes from like now to the future, and that's a very abundant card. So maybe somebody is opening up. So it seems to me this is a relationship where two people really helped each other and were very caring to each other. And now they're at a point where it's like, are we doing this forever and ever, or are we not? Is somebody like missing an opportunity here or not interested? There's a possibility of celebration. Got the Hermits at the bottom, could be Virgo. So it's like somebody's thinking deeply about how a celebration could go down. It's like they don't want to make the wrong decision. They don't want to have regrets. They want to end up abundant. If that's you, you certainly do end up abundant in the near future. That's coming up for you. Maybe somebody's overthinking this, like, what if, you know? It's a bit disappointing in a way if somebody keeps thinking, you know, what if I'm missing something, you know? What if I regret? Seems a bit cold. The back is to abundance. Like, these are two completely opposite energies. And this person's trying not to be emotional. They're trying to think clearly, you know, regarding this celebration that possibly the other person is planning or wanting. It's all about happily ever after in a family unit with somebody. So yeah, somebody's like really thinking about the what ifs of the leveling up of the relationship or the commitment in this relationship with that card there. Marriage could be on the cards, or it is on the cards. But it's on the greatest position. It's just, I think it's a subject matter. There's no clarity on somebody's commitment to the happily ever after. All right, so we've got the Empress in the future. Please clarify. There you are, the Lovers. You've got a choice in the future, near future. You're going to get your clarity, which is blocking you right now. Ooh, on secrets, which might send you into a space of feeling like you need to hide. All right, I am going to say this. It's definitely not for all of you, but when I get these two cards together, it could be a secret pregnancy. Just saying, especially next to the Lovers and this Ace of Swords there, something new. But mostly I think this is about you thinking about your prosperous future, your abundant future, your future with a lot of life around, you know, like the happiness that you want, your sunrise, basically. That's your card. You are so in this full moon energy. You're making a choice when it comes to your lover. You right now are not getting the clarity that you want, but you're going to get it in the very near future. It could be about secrets that have been held from you, or it could send you into a secretive space where you need to go and think about things. It could also mature you, level you up in, you know, wise ways. Don't forget, she's just got all this fruit behind her. She's got lots of fruit on her too. So this choice is between two very wise women who are very abundant and fruitful. And you're going to have clarity on this choice for sure. Secrets might come into play. Not sure if they're yours or somebody else's, but yeah, you'll be clear. With the Eight of Pentacles here, this is a very positive card. This is somebody who puts their head down and works hard. They've got skill. They're into the details. They're kind of deep diving, so to speak. Or they're just working really hard on something very, very positive for them. He's happily working away, being skillful, doing what not many other people could do. His life has purpose, and he's not scared to put in the hard work. So let's clarify. Ooh, this might end with a message where the Tower at the bottom. Look, this card is a single card, but it's also about being able to stand on your own 2 feet. And this guy, so you go from 8 to 9. So it's like you put in, and there's still 9th coin, 9. So you put in the effort in order to get yourself into a place where you're independent and you're able to take care of yourself and you feel good. You don't need another person to complete you. You are fine, happy, all those things on your own. This card is about growth. So it's like you start small, but you work really hard in this and you grow from, you glow and you grow. You go from 8 to 9. This is, yeah, you learn. This is a learning experience for you. But yeah, in the future, whatever goes down here, you will definitely get to a better place in your own self. A much more independent, like I can look after me, I can do me. You have, you know, absolute confidence in your own self, if that makes sense. You work on that, you get there. The last card we have is the High Priestess. So she's very wise, very fruitful, like I said, but it's a secretive card. So let's find out why. Why the High Priestess? It's also the outcome. Ooh, Queen of Cups. Ooh. Wow. Okay, we have ships coming in on the bottom. So I would have to say you get very wise through this process then, because here you are genuinely working to grow and to be an independent person. Doesn't mean you have to be single then. You can just, you know, be independent. we have a relationship here. And this is the outcome. This relationship is going to go to calmer waters. This is another card of intuition. And that's a huge cup on there. So it's like, there's two people here. There are things that are spoken about, which is great. You might possibly have a conversation with them with these swords here that gets you to a much, much better place in this relationship. There's kindness and compassion and understanding and trust. She trusts her gut, this woman. She's very intuitive. She looks into that cup and sees basically through the filter of love, you know. And this woman, well, she knows how to keep her own counsel. She's very wise. She won't just throw her toys and walk out the door. You know, she's much more mature than that. She's gone through a lot more. So these are two very intuitive, mature women. Could represent the two people in this relationship. Well, I'm talking about a soulmate relationship here, and goes to calmer waters. So, okay, this is your story of this relationship. You will have the clarity that's been blocked right now, and if there are secrets, they will come out, but I see a lot of growth and understanding in the way that this finishes off with calm waters, which is awesome. Let's get you some advice, Gemini. Advice for Gemini. Advice for Gemini in this relationship. The Chariot. It's moving forward to a place of security and stability and balance. Small steps, but it's getting there. Underneath, working on the details. That's very positive, I think. Gemini, let's get you an oracle, the wisdom of the oracle card. Wisdom for Gemini. These are always not right. Oh, we've got 11. By the book. That's what you're doing here. You're doing it by the book. You're working hard. And we've got soulmates at the bottom. 41. 4 and 1 is 5. Change. There's definitely change in this relationship. I think it's leveling up. Here's a little family. We have the number 11. That's like soulmate number or twin flame, or it's a portal into a new beginning, and it says by the book. So I think you're going about this the right way. I mean, you've got all this mature energy in your future here. This is very mature energy, all of these cards. It's about intuition, about caring, about understanding. And trust, because she won't tell your secrets. So perhaps somebody shares secrets with the other one, and it doesn't go any further, and it's safe. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of thing. By the book. Okay, last thing. I'm just going to throw some dice for you. Dice for Gemini in this love relationship. Vibe. Build. We've got 11 and 22. That's 2 master numbers. And rainbow. That's a happily ever after. So, up the vibe. Can with this card. Build. And it'll be a happily ever after. This is very positive, Gemini. It's an awesome reading for this relationship. So, I wish you all the best. And thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of the week. And I'll see you next time.